Hey there, YouTube followers. Michael of Painting War Games. I'm back again. A little bit of a hiatus. I seem to have these. I say I'm going to do something, something comes along, and it's like, oh, you're not going to do that. You're not going to be able to do that. Yet again, my health has come back to haunt me, and so had to deal with that. So I didn't get the mech mob or the codex, which is sad because I wanted both. But what I did get was, let's see what I can. The Ork Trukk Boyz kit. And I know this, you guys are going to hear pieces because I've already opened this thing and I've already started building stuff. So, yes, there are bits in there moving around. Nice stuff. Ork Trukk Boyz. And what I also get, the Ork Pain Boy. And this guy I have not actually opened, so there it is. The clamshell. It is a plastic kit, which is a big reason why I got it. Because I originally thought he was an HQ choice, and then the guy, his name is Josh Venable, the guy who is working on the Gamers Obsession, the Facebook page. Please go there and follow him and like him and all that. Thumbs up to him starting his own business. I'm going to support him the best I can. He told me that the Ork Pain Boy here is actually a unit attachment instead of an HQ choice. He said he's looked at the New York Codex and he's like, yeah, he's like, you're not wrong in thinking that he could be an HQ choice. A lot of people do. Well, a lot of people see him on the field and like, oh, that's your HQ. And it's really wrong to think that because he is a unit attachment. But he does a lot of things like an HQ would, I guess. He says he gives, for what he used to do was he used to give orcs feel no pain. Which is really good because Ork Boys have like a 5 or 6 plus save. I think it's a 6 plus save. They're just trash, because, an Ork Boy, and I'm going to show you because I built the Ork Boys. But I'll show you the models here in a minute. But the Pain Boy, he did like he had feel no pain, and he gave the squad feel no pain. And he can't remember because he doesn't have the old codex, but he said that he thinks that he used to have an ability to where like he could regenerate wounds for guys or something like that. So he's not sure, and he's not sure on the new codex, but he does know that in the new codex that he does feel no pain. He's like, oh, I've looked at it, I'm pretty sure he still gets feel no pain. But an Ork Pain Boy, I really like this model. Like, who doesn't like that? This is let's see, this is a plastic kit, so it's just like popped together. It's like one of those that it has a certain way to be. And I tell you what, there used to be an old resin fine cast kit, and if I can get it in plastic, I'm going to. So I got it in plastic. Oh, and guess where I got this all from, guys? Got it from a miniatures market. I only spent $68 altogether, and I went and picked it up because went with Josh. I hadn't ever been to their new retail store. They actually own the building, so they can do whatever they want. So they, big facility, awesome. So yeah, but I'm going to show you guys something. It says it has 11 models, 11 miniatures in there. That is a complete lie. You might think, because it might say, oh, it's 11 miniatures, but there's actually, the Ork Boyz kit alone has 11 miniatures in it, and maybe that's what it's saying. It doesn't classify the truck as a miniature, because in the Ork Boy kit, you have options to make a knob. And there's an extra set of legs, a torso, the works for it. So, let me find him here. Oh, there's Sir Hugs-a-Lot. I'm calling him Sir Hugs-a-Lot because he's like, oh, hey, come give me a hug. I got the Power Claw. And then I gave him this really cool Slugga, or whatever. Yeah, the Slugga gun. It looks like it has melta properties to it. So, yeah. It's really cool. But here's something that I've done. Now, I've built all 10 Ork Boys, and I gotta tell you, I started this yesterday, and I was watching Attack on Titan at my friend's house, and I got distracted because I've never watched Attack on Titan, and I was watching the subbed version, so I had to read it, and I tell you what, that show's amazing. I wish I never would have left his house when I did, because I got to a cliffhanger, but, so, out of the 10 Ork Boys, let me find it. I made, because I asked him, I was like, could rockets do good? He's like, yeah, rockets, template weapons, all works. So, and he said all the orc guns are assault. So I was like, all right. So I made an orc boy with the rocket. But here's the kicker. I still had bits from the orc knob kit. So I'm looking down because I'm actually trying to find these guys. So I'll show you this. This is a regular orc boy that I built out of the regular kit. But I used the long gun, like the long shooting gun that they have, and I chopped off the pistol and mounted that on everyone. So everyone's got a long gun just because I like the way they look better. So, and I gave them, close combat weapon. So, like, I don't know how the codex reads, but either way, like, they're still going to have the pistol and close combat weapon. But I just like how aesthetically it looks to say, he's got like a machine gun, like a bolter, he's just firing, and he's got his close combat weapon. But that's just me. The other thing I did, and I'm trying to find them now, I think that's one of them, is I still had parts from the knob kit. Close combat weapons. Oh, that's definitely from the knob kit. Where's Sir Spiky Bits? He's already up there. There's the chain. I think that's from it, but we're not going to call it. So I know there's like another guy here, but I can't find him. There was 5 close combat, like choppas, I don't know what their close combat weapons are. I'm going to call them choppas. Yeah, that's one of them. I don't know, like my light is like, yeah, there we go. So got that choppa. It's from the knob set. Actually, there's only 3 here that I can think of. And then, let's see, can I get him? Wow, this guy's going to be hard. So I got him with the spike thing. I don't know what that is. But yeah, it looked cool. And then we got the guy with like the chain, like the circular saw type deal. So yeah, like I am definitely customizing my guys to what I like. They're orcs, they don't care. They're just like, whoa, crazy. The Ork Trukk I'm gonna try working on. I'm gonna work on it slowly because I might customize it. The ideas I'm having is like particular with the plane, with their plane. I like their plane. I'm gonna own one of their planes in the future. But like I used to be into modeling like aircraft models and stuff. And so like I have this crazy idea of you can get really big models like B-52 planes that are like 3-4 feet long, 5-foot wingspan. So like I was thinking of buying models or even like little like F-22 Raptor, like little models that would be about like the size of my deodorant stick here, or a little bit bigger, or like the size of the Ork box, this way and that way. Of getting like a couple of those kits because they're like $10-20 sometimes. You can find them. And I was thinking of, I have this for like a big, like, I'm going to go like a super heavy aircraft is one idea I have. Is I'm going to have it where it's going to be a super heavy flyer for my orcs. And that's like a project that I'm thinking of. I'm going to start drawing it out here for long. And I'm going to have on the big one, like 2 orcs up front holding it, and go, whoa! With hand up and just straddling it. And that's what I think I'm going to have, like, and then, I'm going to, like, take chunks out of it and, like, just, like, build it back and, like orcs would do, like, use a lot of plastic art and stuff and just be really cool with it. So, that's my ideas for them. And then, like, their trucks, like, I'm thinking about actually, once I get this truck built, their truck, is buying a model similar to in size, like a military Humvee car, and building it and just like ripping chunks out of it and just like, have like, because this is an Ork, yeah, it's a truck, so having like the back ripped out so that the guys can stand in there and just, just doing some really cool things like, Because with Orks, that doesn't. I know they have their own models and all, but the sky's the limit with ideas. It's like, yeah, just the guys are just ripping it apart and making it works, type of stuff. So, this is going to be my fun army. Like, I'm going to have fun modifying vehicles, particularly for this. So, all right, guys, this is Michael of Painting War Games. The next video I'm going to do will be of the truck built. That might take me a couple days. Yesterday was my Sunday, so today's my Monday. It's the start of my work week. So that's how it is. So as always, I'm signing out, and as always, keep gaming.